I will say, going into it, I was super nervous.
Mm.
I won't lie. I was definitely, I was nervous, of course, but, and, to make it a little better, he ended up letting me roll with my friend. He was there that night, so it made it a little bit, less scary, I should say,
Mhm.
but, still, I didn't know what I was getting into, and, it was awesome. I will say, I thought I was going to go in there and do a little better than I did. And
Yeah.
I learned pretty quick that there's levels to it. You know what I mean? And
Was there anything that you were like, "Dude, what in the world? Like, what is going on?" Like
well, mainly it was just I got caught in a couple chokes and I didn't see it coming.
mhm.
It was just out of nowhere. I didn't even think I was in danger whenever it happened. Next thing you know, I was getting choked up and
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Were you expecting like, so you mentioned like watching UFC. Is that what your expectations were? Like, okay, I'm gonna go in there, we're gonna fight, like,
Well,
or did you do like research beforehand?
no, I knew like the basis of jujitsu. It's grappling, and I'd watched the class, beforehand, so I knew, the majority of it starts on the ground, and
Okay, yeah.
so I knew it wasn't, I wasn't going to get like slammed, body slammed or something like that, or punched, so that was comforting to know, but I was still nervous. I was definitely nervous, because I don't want to
Mhm.
look dumb and you know I didn't want to, yeah, I just don't want to look dumb. And I wanted to kind of prove myself a little bit. Um,
When you did the class, it wasn't just like higher belts, it was like other white belts starting out too, right?
yeah. So, there's a couple white belts in there. The last class we went to, there's a bunch of them. I'd say probably a third of the class is white belts,
Mm.
or maybe, I don't know, maybe about a fourth of the class is white belts. Usually there's probably, I'd say another handful of white belts in there, but they've all been going a little bit longer than I have, so
Yeah.
they're a little bit ahead of the game.
Uh, did you feel like you needed